Hello.
I thought we were syncing.
Yeah, we still can do an intro. All right, this is Lettuce and Mac
Lettuce and
syncing.
Mac.
One,
Oh.
2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And we're starting in 3, 2, 1.
And we're back.
And we're live. We're not really live, but we're alive.
And we are.
We're still alive. Welcome everyone.
Tape delay.
This is Lettuce and Mac revamped.
The reboot.
Not reboot, just revamped.
The revamped edition.
We're technologically upgraded.
Yes, sure.
We have a camera.
Yeah.
Hi. What's up?
I had to look pretty, so.
I was already wearing this.
Yeah.
Oops.
Dickhead.
But yeah, so we're trying out a new format. We're gonna try and add in video to
Basically just making.
pretty much every episode.
Just putting our shit on YouTube.
Yeah. And
I think.
that as well. I mean.
We'll have to figure out a way to do that consistently.
Yeah. Well, if we already have the video, then that's fine. It's harder when I have to make the video out of nothing. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, like
this is easier.
With the SD card, it'll be a lot easier.
That, and this also adds in the possibility of like actually streaming it live, so we can like, if we ever get a consistent schedule, we can like have it.
Why would you ever want to stream a podcast live?
So that, well, yeah, but then you can ask questions of live chat and the polls and stuff like that. It's like a show. It becomes more of a show rather than just like a podcast. It's a production. Different. Well, I mean, not really. It's not that much different.
Well, because a podcast is meant to be listened afterwards, or like it's meant to be listened on your own.
Like it still can be. I'm not, just if we do it live, it doesn't mean that it couldn't be. There would just be another added bonus if you tune in live, and if you don't, then you just listen to everyone else have fun.
Dead to us.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Essentially, yeah.
Yeah. So how are you, man? We haven't
done this.
We haven't done this in a little bit consistently. What's been going on?
Nothing.
Oh, wow. Well, I mean, I know we've been playing a lot of Among Us. By a lot, I mean just a couple times. Played a good amount. I mean, played it together a couple of times. It was fun.
We did.
What do you think of the game? It's a game that's sweeping Video Game Nation right now.
Video Game Nation.
Video Game Nation. Video gaming world.
I mean, I like it when you can play with people that you also like, and who also don't give a fuck.
Oh, does that mean you like me?
No, I like Alyssa and her brother.
Wow.
And that's it. Out of everyone that we've played with, that's it.
That's a little rude, but.
Well, I don't care. But yeah, so I definitely would not want to play that with just like randoms or by myself. I'm assuming that's the same thing, but I mean, yeah, with people it was fine. I mean, I play a lot of different games.
We played a lot with Mr. Martine, which is fun. I love that, man. I always like getting games in with him.
Shout outs to Martino.
Shout out because I saw him at the liquor store last night.
Yeah.
That was interesting.
When you were dropping bags at the liquor store.
Dude, I mean, we were out. We needed liquor. I spent a lot of money at the liquor store.
Yeah.
I mean, I got a half gallon of Jack, a half gallon of rum, and like a nice bourbon.
Yeah.
And 2 liters for mixers.
I mean, the 2 liters cost probably $1.
They were definitely the cheapest part of that bill.
I would hope
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you see me or maybe even him looking over this way, you might even be able to see the monitor. We're looking at the waves of our voices to make sure that we are like dolphins. Ooh. Oh, that might be a seal. Fuck.
That's triggering. Oh, dude, I forgot that I got those Audacity like tips on how to like make it sound better quality.
Oh yeah, we have to do that.
I mean, it's very easy. So
cool.
I'll show you afterwards because no one gives a fuck.
So let's see. I'm trying to think about like what's new.
Yeah, we didn't plan anything.
No, but I asked
Kyle 5 minutes ago what we were gonna talk about, and he said,
I don't know,
let's wing it.
We'll wing it. Okay, I have a story. I was driving. I mean, obviously drive most every day.
Yeah,
I was driving at one point and I saw a car driving down the road,
That's
where
so unheard of.
like how the bumper, like the back bumper, like obviously goes across the back of the car, right? But it also wraps around.
Bumper,
It wraps around like to the back quarter panel a little bit, like the back side of it.
Yes, but yeah.
So it was ripped off on both sides, but it was still attached on the back of the car. So like when it drove forward, the wind resistance of the back of the bumper was like fanning out like behind the car. So like it just looked like it had like a Batman cape on behind
a sick mod.
And it was I can't believe they weren't knocking into everything on the side of, like hitting mailboxes and shit. But I definitely had to be like, what the fuck is going on here? Like, are you a transformer about to walk down the road? But no,
great story.
It wasn't.
Great anecdote.
I mean, it was just something interesting that happened to me. I'm trying to provide content here.
What else have we been video gaming wise?
I've just I guess
Assassin's Creed.
I 100% Assassin's Creed 1. I'm halfway through my Assassin's Creed 2 playthrough. I'm playing them all through.
Already halfway through?
Oh yeah.
What sequence are you on?
Like 5 or 6.
You're not halfway done.
Are there?
Because I am on 14 now, and I thought I'd be done at 10.
I think there are 16.
I think there's 17. Because some dude in my chat.
Oh, there might be 17.
Last night or
so I said,
the night before?
Like about halfway through.
Some random dude.
I'll be halfway through tomorrow.
Watching Assassin's Creed 2 Twitch.
I've been playing Destiny 2.
Fuck yeah.
Back into that.
Destiny 2.
Getting ready for Beyond Light, November 10th.
I still have to fucking buy that.
Let's see. I mean, since we've had a podcast, the consoles have dropped. Xbox Series X.
I'll be honest.
They are supposed to be
$500.
More than that. It depends on which one you get.
I don't think I'm gonna get one for a long time, so I don't need to worry about it.
Honestly, I was sort of thinking about it. Well, okay, so Xbox bought Bethesda.
I thought that was a hospital.
Or I guess Microsoft. Bethesda is a hospital.
Microsoft makes Xbox.
Yeah, that's why I said Microsoft bought it, not Xbox bought it.
Yeah.
It is a hospital, but it's also a game developing company. They made like all the Elder Scrolls and like stuff like that.
It does sound familiar as like a video game or something.
So, Microsoft bought Bethesda, and they also own a couple other titles that they said we might release them only on like they might be Xbox exclusive.
That's good because I feel like Xbox. Granted, the only like PlayStation exclusive that comes to mind right now is like MLB The Show, which I'm like mad.
They had something else. There's something else that's PlayStation exclusive.
That's the game that's PlayStation exclusive, but
like Halo is exclusive Xbox for a little while.
Is it not anymore?
No, I don't think so. Well, I don't know. It might still be.
I never fucked with Halo, so.
But because of it's just because of the amount of money in the deal that they have that it would cost to create those games for to ship it to convert it to PlayStation as well. They might be starting to make games like that, like
you think
Microsoft only.
You think that
at least that's what their CEO in his statement he said.
You would think that since discless games are they don't really make discs anymore for most games. I feel
it's definitely going away from that.
It should be easier to make them for all different types of platforms because it's just software.
You would think that, yeah. I don't know.
And I'm not smart enough to know how to do software things, but there are people who are smarter than me who know. So
let's see what all games are coming. Assassin's Creed Valhalla just went gold.
I did buy Origins.
You bought Origins?
And I have it downloaded.
It's a good game.
I'm not finished with 2 yet. So, and I did see that you had Syndicate down there. I might play that.
Where? Is it there?
Yeah, it's a disc.
Okay, so I literally looked through all my discs to find Syndicate, and I couldn't buy it or couldn't find it. So I bought it again on Steam.
There's only 8 discs right
now. I know, and I somehow missed it in that stack of games. I just didn't see it.
I mean,
I trust that it's there. No, I fully trust that it's there. I just somehow missed it.
Assassin's Creed games.
Yeah.
And then
probably one,
Halo and Destiny.
Yeah, probably one Destiny.
Taken King.
It's probably Reach. Is the other one.
Reach.
Yeah. And I have literally all of that on my PC as well. But okay, to be fair, I got Syndicate for $5 on Steam.
It's also when you buy it there, it's like optimized for PC and optimized for what you're playing on. So trust me, it makes sense.
Within the past 2 weeks, I have bought every single Assassin's Creed possible on the PC.
Was the Ezio collection like as a bundle on Steam, or was it?
It was. You could get either the Ezio collection with all three, or each individual game, if you want it. I mean, obviously, you were pretty incentivized to get the Ezio collection, but
because I had never played Assassin's Creed.
Yeah.
And also, it was
still like $7.
I bought it at like a Target.
Okay.
Probably. I think so.
The second one?
No, I didn't. I bought
Assassin's Creed 2?
I bought it on the Microsoft Store. The Ezio collection. I bought it. It was like $10 for all 3 games, which I still don't know what the other 2 are.
Okay.
Forget.
Yeah.
2. I'm doing 2 right now.
It's gonna be hard for me to look at the camera consistently. I'm telling you telling you that right now.
With this, you don't really have to look at the camera.
Well, okay, yeah, but I still want I still want to be professional a little bit.
Are you fucking kidding me?
I said a little bit. Come on. That doesn't mean no professionalism or all professionalism.
Like a real watch right now.
So? I wear a watch all the time.
Yeah, but not a... You wear an Apple Watch, which is not dressy.
Oh. Okay. What? You said real watch, not dressy watch.
No, that's...
This is like
a real watch.
Yeah. But so is the Apple Watch. Okay.
The Apple Watch is different because that's like every day.
Yeah. And Alyssa and I went to a farm to carve pumpkin. Well, not to carve pumpkin. We got the pumpkins to carve. And were we not already having dinner plans with my family, we would have gone. They have a corn maze and a tractor ride through the sunflower field. So
the thing that Dwight Schrute sets out in the parking lot of Thunder Mifflin.
Pretty much.
Cool.
So we went to the farm and they had pygmy goats and chickens out. So Alyssa was obviously all over that. And she tried to convince me to steal one of the goats with her. But
she's really about stealing animals, isn't she?
She wants all of the animals. Doesn't matter what type, she wants it.
There was a horse that we were going to steal
at
Brandon's wedding.
Yep. The goat's here. Yeah. She wants any cat. There was a stray cat that we saw last night.
No.
She said, "Oh, let's get out and rescue it. Let's save it." We were leaving a liquor store. And she said, "Ooh,
that's the perfect spot.
Kitty, come here. We'll save you. We have some Jack," and tried to incentivize the cat to lure.
If it was a dog, I would have been all for it.
We don't need a cat, dude. We don't need any animal. She tried to convince me to get a fish today too.
Okay, Fisher. What's the point of having a fish,
dude?
Can one of you fuck faces, and I guess the people who aren't watching on video, the people who are listening as well,
for the audio listeners,
what the fuck is the point of having a fish? They don't do anything.
I mean,
they just you have to buy them a whole habitat.
But what's the point of having a plant? Like, what do you?
I don't know. Well, plants give up oxygen, I think, or like they make you happier for some reason.
What?
I thought I heard that. That's what all the plant-living people who I know have said.
Yeah, talk to the fish-living people. I'm sure they say some of the similar shit.
But there's no proof. They're actual plants because of the like photosynthesis and shit. Like
what the fuck?
They give up like oxygen or something. Fish do not. Fish use oxygen.
Yeah, out of water. It's not like we were gonna use the oxygen anyway. They're not stealing it from us.
Because plants, photosynthesis, dogs make you happier. That's very much proven. Cats are pieces of shit. I don't know. What other like pets do people have?
Goats, chickens.
Okay, that's
ducks.
A farm. I don't think people have those as pets.
People have tigers as pets. People have snakes as pets. Okay,
the people who have snakes as pets, I can't be. No.
People have lizards as pets, geckos, turtles. Name an animal, and humans have tried to domesticate it.
Yeah.
Outside of maybe.
Oh, no, lions are domesticated.
I'm trying to think of, like, the wackiest animal, like, that no one would ever fuck with.
I don't think.
Like, what's the craziest motherfucking animal?
I don't think anyone could ever domesticate a rhinoceros or a hippo. Hippos
I was trying to think of
big.
Hippos.
Hippos are so big,
and they're actually really dangerous too.
Yeah.
Like, they will fuck you up.
Yeah. I do kind of want to get like a chase one, or have one of them chase me.
I mean, dude, it will fuck you up.
I mean, they're fucking fat, dude. I just make one cut.
One cut? So you're on the ground. If you're in the water, it will fucking run you down.
Oh, well, wait. Well, it has to swim too.
Yeah, but it can swim a lot faster than you can. It lives in that shit.
Yeah. Does it? I thought they were.
I mean, they go back and forth.
Okay,
but they spend at least do you spend half of your life in water? You should say no immediately.
No, 70% of my body's water, so.
That doesn't mean you know how to exist in it. A hippo.
How does that make sense either? That's 70% of your body is water. Like, where is water just everywhere? I thought it was fluid. This is like fluid.
What's the base for that fluid?
It's not water. It's just fluid. Your body just is fluid. What?
And what makes up that fluid?
I don't know. Guts and stuff.
Oh my god.
I don't understand things.
I think this is gonna be our last podcast.
I just don't get
Goddamn.
Animals. I don't get animals.
I don't get animals. I don't get plants. I don't get pets. I don't get.
No, I get pets.
Shit.
I just don't get fish.
Because you can. I don't fucking know. Ask Darla.
Who?
From Nemo.
Yeah, I'll get right on that. Yeah.
Darla.
It just like because if we're comparing dogs, like
look,
they interact with you, and you have
look
a
at this
connection
monkey
with a dog.
Look at this little monkey right here,
yeah,
and tell him that you don't love him.
Okay, that's not what I said. I said fish. If that thing could eat fish, I'd love to. I love that.
If this thing could eat fish?
Yeah.
Why?
Because then there's less fish for people to try and fucking take home.
What do you have against fish? What did fish ever do to you?
It's just now that we're on the topic of having them as pets. It's another one of those things that, like, I will never think about it. Like, for probably 3 months from now, I'll never think about it. But like when it gets brought up, it's just one of those things that like bothers me. Like the
people have fish as pets.
The fake work garbage and.
What? It's unnecessary though. It's completely unnecessary.
That's just how I feel.
I mean, I had fish when I was little.
I don't think I ever had fish.
Yeah, we had fish.
Nor did I.
We had a lot of fish.
No,
I miss
Michael
fish.
Across the street, he had fish.
I want fish now. You've just swayed me to want fish.
Then I'm moving out.
Anytime Alyssa brings up an animal and wanting it, I just don't want it immediately. Because like we just moved here, we're trying to get our life together, and she's like, "Let's get a dog." And I'm like, "Alyssa, where would we keep a dog?"
To be fair, like the dog conversation, because our schedules are so different, we could easily have a dog. I'm not saying that it'd be easy to like take care of, but the schedules
you're right.
They work out
as far as how
you're here in the morning and both of us are here.
Right. So it's not like the dog would be here by itself for an extended period of time.
From that point of view.
That is a good. No, you're right.
But I don't.
Where would we put a dog? B.
Just everywhere.
Just everywhere. Yep, just everywhere. With soon to be 3 complete computer setups that cannot be fucked with. Buy a dog.
The dog won't.
Dude, you say that, but
I had a dog.
I had 2 dogs that just ate everything.
Okay, well, my dog doesn't. My dog chews on like shoes and socks, not wires.
Well,
because
your dog is smart.
My dog before Gus, when he was real little, he chewed on the vacuum cord while it was on, and I think it like shocked him a little bit. So he like, whenever we got cords out to plug something in, he just was scared, even getting close to one.
What a goober!
Because he's just a fucking idiot.
Gus.
But I mean,
let's see.
And it's like your setup is in this corner. I mean, I'm assuming hers will be there.
No, hers is going in the bedroom. Wait, it's gonna be there? Like where there?
I just thought it'd be like where she normally is.
Just move take out the dining room table?
We'll just put it on the dining room table.
No, we're getting her like a. You want to put a PC on the dining room table?
We don't use it anyway. I just use it to eat breakfast.
We've used it. Chloe and Brandon came over. We had some friends over.
Do it right here.
For 4 people.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, but then you split up a couple.
6. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Move your chair. Move a chair over there. Bang bang.
I'm just saying we can't. What did we order? What did we pick up? Chinese. Nope, it was Mexican. Picked up Mexican.
Racist.
And ate at the dining room table. Alyssa and I ate there yesterday.
Yeah, but that's 2 people. But like, you could easily still do that.
Oh, so you're saying we have the space for it?
Yeah, well, that's what. Yeah.
No, we're just gonna put her desk in.
I didn't know that.
We're building Alyssa a setup.
I didn't know that she had a desk. So
she's gonna get one.
Okay, well that makes more sense then.
Yeah. So we're gonna put that in the bedroom. Because it will be not even close to near as big as mine.
Well, yeah. I mean, your desk is just.
It's pretty big.
Dumb, stupid, big.
But I love it.
I mean, yeah, it's nice.
Fucking nice.
It's nice.
I'm trying to think. Let's
Soccer?
see. What the fuck? Who cares? Virgil van Dijk is gonna have to have surgery on his cruciate ligament. Yeah, I can't do words. So he's out for the year.
Yeah.
Liverpool.
Lucky for the rest of the Premier League.
Liverpool could still win the title, but that severely hurts their defending.
Joe Gomez, who's probably going to be the sub.
Joe Gomez has been starting, I think.
Well, yeah, it's like Matip and Gomez are probably going to be the pair now. Joe Gomez is probably the most OP FIFA card. If that helps. If that helps Liverpool at all.
Doesn't. Not at all.
He has pace, because that's apparently all that matters.
I mean, they drew Everton. They drew at Everton. They should have won.
Yeah. VAR.
Jordan Henderson's goal should have been allowed to stand.
Yes.
Sadio Mane was not offsides. What else is new? Barcelona still suck.
Yeah.
They lost 1-0 to Getafe.
I just haven't heard anything about Barcelona. Like, I hear about the Premier League all the time, but I just have not heard anything about La Liga in general.
Well, Barcelona are kind of trying to keep a low profile.
Well, I mean, yeah, because Messi shit on them.
Yeah.
He took a big diarrhea doo-doo all over them.
Rightfully so. And then they sold Suarez and treated him like shit as he exited the club.
I forgot that happened, to be honest. Who's the fuck? Is it just Griezmann now as a striker?
Yeah. Messi and Ansu Fati.
Ansu Fati's good.
Yeah. He was up for Wonder Kid of the Year.
Yeah, but they'll probably sell him soon.
Nah. I don't think so. I think they hang on to him. He's a generational talent.
Okay, but people said that about Arthur too.
Yeah, but Arthur, I think, was more, and this could have been a managing issue as well. But I think Arthur was more lazy than people thought. I mean, he's got that Brazilian blood. He went out to way too many parties and didn't take things seriously.
Yeah, but he's just having fun because he's better than everyone.
I mean, he was a very talented player until he went to Juventus, and now who cares?
I was with Weston McKennie, the American.
Well, yeah. And all those positive COVID tests over there.
Yes. Fun times over there, yeah.
What else happening? I think Everton, I'm making an early call. It's the 5th match day. We played 5 games, and I think Everton win the Premier League. That's my early call.
I think they finished top 5.
Oh, I think it's no doubt that they finished top 4. But I could still be way wrong, crash and burn on that. I mean, injuries happen. Whatever.
Without looking it up, when do you think the last time that they played European football was? It had to have been a long time. Because I don't remember them ever finishing even close to 4th.
I'm going to say, I think it was...
And I just never see them in
I think it was 5 years ago. I think it's been within the past 5 years. All right, I'll look it up and see. Who else? Let's see. Who else? Isn't West Ham the only team that hasn't lost so far? Or is it Aston Villa? Yeah, one of those.
Because somehow that makes sense.
Everton.
You know, when you have Google Chrome up, you don't have to search Google. You can just type it in the bar up there.
I know. Everton FC in European football.
Euro?
That just has their records.
Oh, here. Just go, scroll it down to the fucking bottom.
2017, 2018, they were in the Europa League.
Okay. Champions League, though.
So that was 3 years ago.
When was the last Champions League? Quite a while. Okay.
2005.
Jesus. That's the last time that they were even in the Champions League. That's
they made
insane.
it to
the third qualifying round.
Yeah.
Wow. That's kind of insane.
Not really. They've always been a middle table club. You know what I mean?
But I feel like when you think of the middle table clubs, it's like, you think of Aston Villa.
Nope.
Burnley.
I think of the bottom of the table.
Newcastle.
I think of Newcastle and Everton and.
I just feel like
a lot of times West Ham, Southampton sometimes.
Sounds like they should be like above average. Which above average is now like Tottenham.
Well, yeah, you think Tottenham, Arsenal, Watford. Wolves.
Watford were in the second league like 2 years ago.
Yeah, but they were also like fifth last year.
That was Sheffield United.
They ended fifth, but Watford. Watford.
Way.
Yes, absolutely. Premier League table 2019.
This is the wrong one. Man said you're first in this one.
11th. Watford were 11th.
That was not last season. Yeah, go fuck yourself.
Watford got relegated. I knew they got relegated last year. I'm talking about.
Get the fuck out of here.
There was a period in time where they were like top 5. They were 11th, 2018. Fuck.
Yeah, maybe
17th.
Day. Yeah.
Oh, it wasn't one day. 13th.
Yeah, fuck out of here.
I thought Nigel Pearson did a much better job. All right. Well, there's a reason he got sacked, and the reason they got relegated. I might be thinking of Wolves a little bit too.
Wolves.
I do confuse those two clubs a lot.
National team.
I mean, a little bit. Minus Bruno Fernandes and Cristiano Ronaldo.
Yeah. I didn't know Nelson Semedo was there.
Yeah.
From Barcelona.
Mm-hmm.
Is he alone or did they just sell him?
They sold him.
Because he was dog shit.
They might be alone with
dog shit in real life.
Like he's incentivized to stay. Oh yeah, he did not have a good Barcelona career.
Absolutely not. But he was another OP player in FIFA. So.
Serginho Dest made his Barcelona starting 11 debut.
The American.
Was it today or yesterday?
I don't know.
The days run together.
You're the Barcelona guy.
He's the first American to ever debut and start for Barcelona, and they lost 1-0. So I don't know what you make of that.
Probably not his fault. But...
I will say that the United States men's national team starting 11, what could be for the upcoming World Cup qualifiers, looks to be pretty decent.
But I feel like a lot of people said that it looks good in 2018 was it? It was the last one, right?
Was the last what? World Cup? Yeah. But the qualifiers for that took place.
I mean, it was like 2016.
Yeah, and it was a very old squad, an experienced squad. Which is why I think people thought they would be good because they had experience. But a good player or a bad player is still a bad player. Doesn't.
I mean, yeah, and that was on Pulisic was. What is he still a
teenager? Like 17, 18.
Yeah, and Gio Reyna probably wasn't even playing senior football.
Nope.
And Dest probably wasn't playing senior football.
None of the people that are on the team now really were in the picture.
Probably barely.
McKinney was barely breaking into
Tyler
the team.
Adams. Timothy Way was definitely not
into the team a little bit.
Yeah.
And yeah.
So a lot of
it looks the entire landscape of the first team looks very different now than it did.
Which is great.
Which is a huge thing.
Because
John Brooks is the oldest starter.
I feel like people always do this. They're gonna overestimate how good they think that. It's kind of like the Browns effect.
I don't know about that.
No, okay.
It's hard.
It's the Browns effect where when the Browns got Baker and they got OBJ and Jarvis Landry and all right, this is gonna work.
Yeah, but what are they 4-2 right now?
Okay, right now, but last year they were dog shit.
Yeah, but it doesn't always happen.
But exactly
right away. It does sometimes, but not always.
I definitely think that this could be probably eventually one of the best U.S. national teams ever.
I feel like I don't think that's a bold claim.
Well, I mean, it's also not hard to be the best national.
Exactly, that's why it's not a bold claim.
We haven't had a good one, but Like the fact that the round of
Oh,
16.
yeah, World Cup semis or quarters.
I thought it was round of 16 was the farthest.
You might be
Like
right.
2010 or whatever. With Landon Donovan.
No, there's a team in the
But it's like the fact that like everyone was like so excited that
what did I just hit? Oh, F11.
that they made like round of 16 was like insane that we got there. So like
Well, yeah, because we have not.
we're not like it's not what we do.
Wait, is this
Quarterfinals and
every single world? There's no way. That's not many. That's not enough. 30.
I mean that would
Oh,
make
we
sense.
weren't in those other years. What, these entire years we didn't qualify?
We didn't qualify from
Yeah, quarterfinals.
1954
2002,
to
we made it to the
86.
quarterfinals. That was with
A long time ago.
wow. Okay, yes and no.
Well, yeah, when you talk about in World Cup years, that's not really because
It was like with the ginger,
I don't know who that is.
the defender. He's an announcer now.
Isn't that everyone who was ever on a U.S. national team?
No, I
Announces
know
now?
his name. He just can't fucking think of his name.
Claudio Reyna was on that team. Gio
Yeah.
Reyna's dad.
Yeah, they use a goalkeeper. Fucking phenomenal, man. That was a good team. Brian McBride, Landon Donovan, Greg Berhalter, Josie Altidore.
Josie out. What?
Josie Altidore is the youngest player to score a U.S. hat trick.
Jesus. I mean, that
I
kind of makes
think-
sense. The fact that he's still on the team
Christian
now.
Pulisic might have broke that,
I don't think he scored a hat trick.
but at that point he was. Christian Pulisic?
And on the U.S. team?
He didn't do it 2 years ago.
I don't know. It doesn't fucking matter.
It doesn't.
I think.
But yeah, that was a good team.
I think.
I mean, they
the
made it to the quarterfinals.
2026 World Cup, I think, will be a very good. That one.
The one that's going to be in the United States.
Oh, really? That's the one?
Yeah, 2026.
Because I think that's going to be when the U.S. national team, that's when the pressure's going to be on.
6
They
years from
have to
now?
perform.
Maybe.
Because then Pulisic will be 28 because he's 22 now.
Yeah,
And that's kind of the high,
the
most,
prime.
That's going to be probably the oldest of the golden generation, whatever. Because he's the same age as McKinney and Adams, so I think that'll be that should
Weston
be the
McKennie's
year
a
that
decent player.
they get somewhere.
Yeah.
The 2022 will be interesting, definitely. But I hope they make it to the World Cup.
They fucking better.
Like,
They fucking better.
if the fact that they didn't even qualify is dumb
I
as
don't
fuck.
even
but,
want to hear it.
yeah, but no one fucking cares about soccer, so
That's not true.
it is insane to think about if just the athletes that picked football, baseball, basketball just picked soccer.
In the United States, yeah. Think if LeBron James played soccer, man. Think of him as a human athlete.
America,
Think if he played soccer.
the U.S. no doubt has the best collection of athletes across all sports.
I would think that yeah.
So,
Imagine if Michael Thomas is playing soccer. Or Tyreek Hill.
yeah, Tyreek, yeah.
Imagine LeBron James as a goalkeeper. He takes up
6'8"
the
goalie.
entire goal. And with as much as he can jump and shit, but his muscles just do different things.
I mean, yeah, they would look different, but
Yeah.
just if you just look at the raw athletic ability that they have,
Yep.
Tyreek Hill is
Ju-
he's with Usain Bolt.
think if he
He's
played-
he's almost as fast as Usain Bolt.
Think if he played soccer since he was little and was good at it and enjoyed it.
Even if he had half the talent of Messi, okay,
Yeah.
half the talent.
Half the talent of Messi is basically
of Griezmann.
Griezmann.
I mean,
Yeah.
So I'm saying,
And
half of
Griezmann's a
that-
good player.
half of that with just that athletic ability,
Yeah.
that's
That's pretty damn good. That could be a good player.
yeah, and it's just they just don't choose soccer. And, that's really the only people can say all they want about why America sucks, but that's it.
I mean, yeah, because
Just
our athletes are so diversified into so many different sports.
Yeah.
That, I mean, even look at lacrosse too. Lacrosse is a huge
Well, I think
sport
I
now.
think we're the only country that plays lacrosse like this. To be quite honest, I don't know another country that
I thought
plays.
it was
No, I think Germany might play lacrosse.
I think
for
it's-
some reason.
I was thinking Australia and New Zealand too.
Just type what you want to
Bro, suck my
into
dick.
the top thing, bro.
Suck my dick. North America.
You just don't Google the right things, dude.
I just googled lacrosse.
Just
what do you
type in
want?
countries that play lacrosse.
I could Canada.
Because now you're searching for 900 hours.
I'm just looking up information about lacrosse. Why did it open it in another one? Did I change that as my default? I don't know. Countries that play
lacrosse.
Football.
Lax, bro.
Lax, bro. United States, Canada, United Kingdom. I was right. Australia.
I feel like Australia just plays like so many random sports.
Well, I mean, yeah. What are they gonna? If they try and play fucking soccer, a goddamn Ninja Turtle alligator will just bite the ball and deflate it. But, I mean, like,
you see those like the kangaroo videos, and kangaroos will just like run up on people.
Dude, did you see the one where the guy was parachuting and landed on the pad? Kangaroo came up and went poof, poof, and fucking yeeted on out. That was good. That was really good.
Dude, that's why I want to go to Australia, dude. I just want to like see.
I want to get pulled up on by a kangaroo,
Well,
gang of kangaroos.
Because like I think aren't kangaroos dangerous? But like when
they're dangerous.
When they come up on people, it's like people just smack them.
Yeah.
And they just go away.
Well, yeah, it's like you just gotta intimidate them away from you. What was it? What is a group of kangaroos called? A troop. I want a troop of kangaroos to pull up right here.
Dude, that's
Kangaroo Jack. Listen to me. Fucking do it.
I mean, that's literally just like a fucking gang of. You're just
kangaroo
you're just
mob.
Like in the wrong hood, and a troop of kangaroos comes up on you.
Yeah, and you're fucked.
Yeah, right.
They're gonna pick you up and put you in their pocket.
That'd be kind of dope too.
I kind of want. I kind of want. Maybe.
Isn't that's like where they like raise the kids?
Yeah. Well,
it's like
okay. It's not where they raise them. They transport them in there.
But that's like where they're born too, right?
They come out of the pocket.
Do they?
All right. Audience.
Don't look this up. We've already looked.
That's what I'm gonna ask them. Do kangaroo babies come out of the pocket, or is there a vagina hole somewhere that they just fall out of?
The pocket, like,
no, they don't pregnant? Come out of the pocket. They don't. I'm telling you, I don't think they do.
But that's like I thought that's where they were cultivated. What the fuck?
I don't. It's like a little oven. They can put them in once they're born.
I don't, dude.
What do you mean they come out of the pocket?
Fucking weird, dude.
Dude, no, they're not.
No, like a cool weird though.
What?
Like they're sick.
Have you seen like when they fight, they like sit back on their tail and they can use all four? Like, that'd be fucking a sight to see.
Honestly, if they were smart and like evolved the right way, they would be able to use a person in their pouch to fight. Too.
Can we make a show like what was that show that pitted historical warriors against each other?
I remember what you were talking about. I don't remember the show.
I think it was on the History Channel, but I don't remember what the show was called. But it would be like ninja versus knight. Yeah. Who would win?
Very interesting show.
It was, and they broke down the mechanics of it very well. It was very cool to see. But let's make the animal show of that, where it's kangaroo versus hippo. Who wins? Or like a fish versus.
A kangaroo doesn't go into water.
Well,
I guess
we'd have to set the setting. We'd have to set the setting. On land, probably, yeah. Since hippos are ambiguous and they can go between both. Sorry, Alyssa texted me. Oh, she's going to bed.
I mean,
she has to work tomorrow.
Go to bed in the same bed, so.
Shut up. Why would you tell them that? I mean, no, I don't sleep with. No, we don't sleep together.
Yeah, they have separate twin beds.
I sleep on the couch.
Separate twin beds.
Yeah, we have bunk beds.
Yeah.
Yep.
That'd be so sick. I'd be the top bunk and it would break and kill.
I mean, me and my brother had bunk beds like pretty much our whole lives before I moved out.
Even like in high school?
There was a point, I want to say it was later in high school, or maybe beginning high school. Well, at some point during high school, I think, where we debunked them. And like when our room, as you knew it, his bed was where my desk was, and then my bed was still where my bed was.
Okay, so you always shared a... Okay, yeah, I guess...
We always shared a room until I went to college.
Yeah, because you... Yeah, I don't know why, I never, like, put that together, but pretty much whenever you were living in Clifton, Sean was at home, and then whenever you, like, moved home, Sean was, like, in Clifton, so... Like, after high school.
Yeah.
After you went out of high school, so I guess that makes sense.
Yeah. And now neither of us are home. It's literally just my little sister, Erin.
Oh yeah, your other sister is at college.
Yeah, she's in uni.
Are they still fucked, like their schools, like those classes and shit?
She has one day where she has in-person classes. A week.
Why don't they just standardize it across the board? I don't understand that.
What do you mean?
Like, have them all in person or all virtual?
Well, that's how everyone is virtual except everyone has one day where they're in person. So like they wanted to get like at least some.
But that's still not normal.
None of it's normal.
Yeah, but like, if you know it's not gonna be normal, then just make them all virtual.
Yeah, but then you have people fussing that they can't, that they can't leave their apartment or that they're never in-person class and they're not getting their educational value out of it.
You're not gonna get your educational value out of it anyway, so I don't know what to tell you.
I mean, some people might. Learned. Some people might. I would argue that some people do, and definitely not everyone. I don't know, like, percentage-wise, but some people definitely get their educational value out of it.
If I knew what I knew now when I was in college and, like, I was forced to, like, deal with this, I probably would just drop out and learn something I needed to learn. Yeah, but you thought that because you're dumb.
That's absolutely not true. Fucking idiot.
Well, to be fair, if you look at your last semester grades.
You mean when I was in the middle of deciding to drop out?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we just
that's
don't care anymore.
Like, that's just kind of the
yeah, but look at all my grades before that. It was like all A's. Because I actually cared about what I was learning about and wanted to be there and do it.
Honestly, the only class that I thought was interesting to learn about was astrobiology my freshman year, and that class was hard as fuck because it was like actually a biology class.
Well, yeah.
But I got a B?
I mean, like, as I started in criminal justice and took that for... I don't even remember how long I was in school for.
Wasn't it 2 years?
I think so.
It would have been...
I did it for a year and a half.
Our third year we moved in.
And I loved it. And pretty much got all A's, other than one class I got a C because I hated the class and the professor was just bad. So I did the bare minimum in that class, admittedly.
As I did in all my classes.
And then as I switched to, because I was going to be a police officer. I loved criminal justice. And I loved learning about the law and
I could see you being
stuff like that.
Police officer.
It was either going to be police officer or law focused.
You're kind of a pussy, so.
That's a little rude. But then when I switched to marketing, or then when I started coaching, I switched to marketing because I started coaching. And then once I got into marketing, I was like, this is stupid and bullshit. And I just like coaching anyway.
Admin.
Yeah, but they didn't have something like that specific. They kind of did, but it wasn't exactly. It was like sports management or something like that. And I looked at it.
Yeah, that's not the same.
And
sports management is like sports marketing, essentially.
Yeah, and so it wasn't like I wanted it to be broad. If coaching fell through and like didn't work out, and I couldn't make money off of it or whatever, then I wanted it to be a broad topic that I could apply to a lot of different areas. So that's why I chose marketing, and I hated it. So I was like, I'm going all in on coaching, and over the last course of my semester, the last semester that I was in school, that was like my decision-making process. And so I was like, well, I know I'm dropping out, so I'm not going to do anything. I wouldn't say not going to do anything, because I definitely did stuff, but it just like was not like what it normally was like at school.
For me, as someone who never cared, like I never cared about the stuff I was learning. Like obviously we've gone over that.
I mean, I definitely did it at times.
I did, but like I always cared about. I don't know, cared about is the right word, but like I always tried to like make sure that I had at least a B. Like, or I wanted A's obviously, but like I wasn't gonna try. Like if a class was too hard, I just dropped it when I knew that it was gonna be too hard. Like
I should have done that for pretty much every single class as soon as I got into marketing. Because it was just like nothing that I was interested in at all.
Well, because I mean, just like for example, there was one. It was a shopper marketing. That's what the class was called.
Oh, shopper.
Shopper marketing.
Shopper.
And
the fuck is that?
The first assignment, like the first day of class, which I realize now, like as I look back, that it really wasn't that hard of a task, but it was to like go to Kroger and like search for like 10 or so
that
like
kind
examples
of okay.
of like things that we think that would be shopper marketing, and I was like, okay, like I'm not gonna take the time to do that, so I just dropped the class. First day, I was just like, if this is the work we're gonna be doing, I'm dropping. Like I'm not gonna do it.
Like for example, what they're asking Andrew to do was like if you go down the pasta aisle, there's gonna be like a portfolio at the end of the aisle that has like a little cutout of pasta sauce, like things that pair together where like that's the mark. You see the pasta and you think, oh, if they're probably getting pasta, they're probably gonna need sauce to put the sauce in a convenient location.
Or like in the cereal aisle you'll see like a coupon for Pop-Tarts or something like that. It's like just like breakfast. Searching for examples and again like as I'm explaining it, I know it doesn't sound hard.
It's not that hard, but it's effort.
Yeah.
And when you
effort is not the thing.
When you hate that,
like I got good grades. Like I had got like a 3. I finished with like a 3.8.
Yeah.
So like, that's pretty good.
Yeah, I was surprised at how high it was.
The one thing I never put in was effort. So I paid Brandon to do so.
I remember this.
Now to be fair, this class it was operations management. Did the intro like operations management to like whatever. That was when I first went like full time at the hotel. That was when I was a supervisor. So like I was working all the time. I was working 45, 50 hours a week.
Yeah.
And going to school full time.
I remember. Yeah.
So I would pay Brandon to do all of my chapter homework assignments. I probably paid him $150 that semester.
At least. I would say it might be more than that.
It was like I don't know how much, but because like that was a class you had to put in effort to understand the shit.
And it was in his major.
Yeah, it was like the teacher was a good teacher. It was just she was a good teacher for people who cared about school.
Yeah.
So like cuz she asked, she expected a lot out of people, whatever. Mm-hmm. Not for me. And the material like wasn't that easy. You like had to like sit down and do it and learn it. And I just didn't, obviously. So I just paid him to do the homework. He didn't really do that great on the homework because if I didn't, the final was a cumulative final. So like the whole semester.
Right.
I got a 92.
Okay.
I would have failed if I didn't get a 92.
Failed the class?
Yeah. I ended up getting a C with the 92.
Jesus.
So like
Excuse me.
That was, I figured.
You're welcome.
I found out their correct strategy because they recorded the classes or whatever, like how they do that.
Yeah, Echo 360, yeah.
And so I figured out like you just watch them at ×2 and like you can get the material that way.
Yep.
And that was how I studied for the final. And like I guess if I did that the whole time, I like wouldn't have been in that scenario. But like it was also just less work I had to do. Yeah. Because I was working.
Right. No, I mean, yeah.
I mean, it is what it is. Like it's done, and I'm not sorry.
I would say if you're trying to figure out what you want to do, and you're trying to figure out if college is right for you, just pick something, anything that you're passionate about. See if you can make money off of it.
Yeah, that's the main thing.
And then if you can, or there's room for development there outside of college, then you don't need college.
The people who say that you can do anything you want are lying. It's find something that you want to do and then see if there's a way that you can make money off of it and then try it. You cannot do anything that you want to do. If anyone's watching this for motivation, you cannot do anything that you set your mind to.
I'm going to take the dissenting opinion on that one and go the opposite side. Well, I mean, because you can make money off pretty much anything anymore.
Okay, but...
That's like pretty much anything.
For the average person. So, I'm not going to... Because it'd be too hard for me to like think of something.
For the everyday person.
You have to genuinely think of something original and to start making money off of it takes like a special kind of person, someone who's like or essentially just someone, you know, willing to put the work in for like, because like that's hard to do, because that's like starting something new,
Right, and when you have to be passionate about it too. Yeah, and it takes discipline. It takes a lot of things.
The passion like is the thing that's supposed to drive you to do that. So like that takes a special person, but the general phrase of you can do anything that you set your mind to, or you know,
that doesn't necessarily apply to like big goal things.
Maybe that's not the phrase that I wanted to use. Like you can't,
like if I set my mind,
you can't just find your passion and then make money. Like you can't. You have to find something that has to do with your passion to make money. You can't just like.
Wait, I definitely didn't listen close enough. I heard passion and money.
Passion and money.
Twice, and you said you can't do it, but you can do it, or something like that.
People have said what I'm trying to say, and I just don't remember the exact quote. And this happens all the fucking time. And I know, but everyone should know what I'm saying.
Everyone should know that you suck and you can't do anything. That's what he's trying to say.
Yes, exactly.
Pretty much.
Yes. Exactly. So
I'm trying to think on if there's anything else that we want to bring up.
No.
I like living here.
It's a lot better than living at my parents.
Well, that's fair. My parents sent me home with chili tonight.
I mean, I feel like just because I guess since it's only your sister, it'd be different. But
well, like, everyone was there tonight.
Yeah, you said Sean's girlfriend had to like a COVID test or whatever.
So they didn't go, except for them. Everyone was there, and my grandparents.
Oh really? They were there?
Yeah.
So it was like a full house. Full house.
It was.
Because like when I lived at home, it was just me.
Yeah.
My brother's in California.
Yeah.
And my mom is not like your parents. My parents are not like your parents.
No.
Your parents seem a lot more chill. My mom always wants to know what's going on. So that's not
Your mom's wonderful.
That's not something
Mrs.
that
Schmidt,
I enjoy.
if you're listening to this, you're wonderful and I love you.
It's
Mr. Schmidt,
the end
if you're
of the
listening
episode.
to this, you're cool, and let's hang out more.
This is the end of the episode, so I'm assuming they would never finish an episode. They've started episodes.
I know they've listened to some.
They've started episodes.
I don't know if they. I don't know what they've tried to listen. We haven't gotten into specifics. Other than the one time we were there, and you're like, "Oh yeah, we listened."
Yeah, that was news to me.
Thanks for listening.
Yeah, but
now you can watch.
Yes, even better. Even better. You get to see my beautiful.
You have to make sure you show Oscar.
The post.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you might have to move over a little bit.
Yeah, this was. I showed this on stream, but I got a Destiny. It's a metal poster.
Yeah.
And it's I love it. So.
Was it like heavy? Is it?
Oh yeah.
Really?
I mean, it's not like heavy, but it's
like solid.
Oh yeah, it's got some weight to it.
It's got some girth. Yeah, I love girth.
It's got it's held up by two magnets that are like as big as this. Yeah, it takes.
Did you not have to like nail anything?
No, I put it's got like a paper that you peel off that's really sticky.
Yeah. And
you stick it on the wall, and then you put the magnet that's also sticky, and you put that on that, and then the magnets hold the thing. So we can't move. Because if we do, then I won't have any more magnets. But I looked on their website; they have like extra magnets.
I mean, yeah.
If you want like cool, it's not even just video game posters. They have art. They have movie. They have any like metal posters that you could think of. Displate.com, and they also have like extra magnets if you get one and then you want to move.
Honestly, because I need stuff to
decorate,
accessorize my room, and I've said this for like a few weeks because my room is like settled, definitely. Like I've gotten everything it needs. Like
you got it situated where you want.
The main things are where they need to be. I just need, for one, I need ideas of things to put on the wall.
Just look at Displate. I mean, they're on the expensive side, but I love this thing. You could go to One Line Drawings and look at One Line Drawings.
One Line Drawings.
They're like art, little art things. I mean, they're like that was Alyssa. Like that's Alyssa's type of thing, you know.
Well, because I at least want like one like maybe like shelving thing I can like hang on the wall.
Okay.
But then I definitely still need like some type of just something. If anyone has ideas.
I got this. Yeah, if you have ideas, YouTube comments, Anchor comments, you can't comment on Spotify. Anchor. Twitter. Send something on Twitter
YouTube.
or Instagram or whatever.
The YouTube. It's a
Lettuce and Mac.
Obviously.
Lettuce and Mac on YouTube.com. I got this for the backdrop for my stream.
Yeah.
Cause I'll stream upgrades. Like I got a second monitor, a new 1080p 60 frames camera, a stream deck, a new mouse pad, got new overlays, emotes, and sub badges.
You got new sub badges?
Yeah.
I haven't subbed to you in a while.
Really?
Because since I just have I try not to pay for subs because I have the Prime.
Mm-hmm. You can redeem that every month.
Yeah, but
on one streamer.
So my first month that I figured out I could do it, I gave it to you.
Okay.
Or I subbed to you.
Right.
And then I've gave it to someone different, or I've subbed to someone different every month.
Okay.
I've gotten it. But
you can do
that. I don't even there's not really a reason to do that. So I think my next one's coming out. I'll sub to you.
Hey.
I'll get you.
Lettuce and Mac.
I'm still going for affiliate, so.
Yeah, make sure you check out his stream and follow and. I
think I'm at 40.
Hang out in his chat.
So 10 more, and still the average thing is working on it.
It sucks that I can't pull your stream up, or Alyssa can't pull your stream up or anything. Yeah. Which it would help if you could, but whatever. Doesn't matter.
Oh yeah, man, I still need followers. So.
All right.
That's it for me.
Those are our plugs. Make sure, if you enjoy this podcast, or even if you hate it, maybe if you hate it, just send it to somebody else that you hate.
Yeah. Send it to your mortal enemy if you hate it.
Sure.
Yeah.
Make sure you just like it, subscribe
to YouTube,
rate it,
because.
Oh yeah, go check it out on YouTube. If you would prefer to watch us be idiots, then you can.
I got the camera for a reason, so I want to see if we can do more than just this.
Well, yeah, that's where I think it would be cool to stream it as well.
Well, I'm saying
where we could interact with them in live.
I want to see if I can make videos.
Oh, you can, or we can.
Something that we can just put up on there that isn't just the podcast.
Yeah, dude, do you care if I use that for my YouTube because I've been trying to I said to Alyssa 2 days ago. It's I might just use my phone and get an apartment video tour. Because I said that was going up on my YouTube channel, but I don't remember.
Your Kyle Mack one?
Yeah. We could do it on the Lettuce and Mac one too.
I mean, yeah. I don't want you to break it.
I won't break it. I mean, I've used a camera before.
I don't think I've ever used something like that before.
We had one, my parents did.
I don't think we always just had the disposable ones.
Really?
Yeah, so it was this. I am so careful with this.
Oh yeah, I would be too. I mean, that's a whole part of this. I mean, that's a part of this setup.
Yeah.
Pretty much, for as far as importance and value,
Yeah. I mean,
it's not a Cheeto that I'm just gonna fucking throw at my friend's mouth and hope that it lands in.
But normally it would land in because I'm pretty good at that.
Yeah.
But yeah, so.
This was a good wrap.
So yeah,
YouTube, Lettuce and Mac, Mac 1019.
Subscribing on YouTube is free, so
if you're listening on YouTube, Apple, subscribe, rate it, leave comments.
Yeah, rate it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's important on Apple.
Yeah.
Or on iTunes or whatever.
Yeah, the Apple Podcast.
I don't think you can on Spotify.
No, Spotify. Make sure you download it, listen, subscribe, follow, whatever. Turn the notifications on. That's a new thing on Spotify.
Is it?
Yeah, it lets you know when new episodes come out. It's actually really useful.
I got a notification that's about that on a podcast I've never listened to. So that doesn't make any sense.
That's weird. I didn't do that. You got hacked by a ghost.
That's fine.
Make sure you don't get hacked by ghosts. Like, comment, subscribe, rate, all that kind of stuff. Go get your pumpkins, carve them out, make them nice and pretty.
Twitch.tv/TestyLettuce.
Follow.
Throw me a follow. Or
and
watch me.
Chat with them. Make sure
I don't have friends.
Just if you're in Australia, be careful of kangaroos.
Australia, Mike.
Be careful of hippos. Fish rule.
What time is it?
And we're gonna get out of here.
We don't have the time.
What do you mean we don't have the time? It's 11:59:59. Oh, it's 11:56. That clock's really small. What do you want from me?
So for all of us here at Lettuce and Mac Industries,
with our new Destiny poster, we don't even give a shit about the camera.
We bid you
I do.
Peace. Wait, I didn't mean to do that. Peace, bitches.
Two in the pink, one in the stink.
Yep.
And then just.
Nope. I just want this one. Bye.
Bye, bitch.